This is where I come from, yeah. Backyard brawl and a broken collar, a bone to break or two. Cause we're like family, chaotic, no plan, and a forgotten dinner of you. A million times falling, and it's the last call, and I just met you.
Hey everybody,
On politics, this off, but will you
I'm just enjoying listening
run?
to
Cause
This Is Where I Come From with
yeah.
Missy Riffs.
This is where I come
One of
from.
my favorite tunes as of late. How's everybody doing today? I want to do a bit of a segment about staying safe, staying warm, staying out of trouble. Because if you're not warm in this weather, the way it flips around, you and your family could be in a lot of trouble. So, welcome to Tiny Farm today. We're going to dive into a little bit of that crucial topic of emergency heat sources. Whether you're facing a power outage or you're stranded in cold weather, if you've got the right knowledge, it could be a lifesaver. So, what do you think? Let's get started? Yeah, I think so, right? So, first things first. Why is having emergency heat sources essential? Well, this extreme cold can kill you or your family. It can pose serious risks like hypothermia. So, having alternative heat sources ensures that you can stay warm and stay safe. So, let's look at some of the basic heat sources. Like, what do you have access to? Blankets, obviously, right? Clothes, layered clothes. You can have multiple layers, ending with a very large sweater. Sleeping bags. Get that camping gear out. This is a good opportunity to see how prepared you are. Where's your sleeping bags? Where's your camping gear? These things trap body heat and provide insulation. So always know where these things are so that you can get them at the drop of a hat or the flick of a switch. Next up, I want to talk about portable heating devices. They're good to have on hand, but they're also cases where they could be dangerous. So you need to be careful. You need to know what you can handle, what you can manage. You need to know what your situation calls for because you can use propane heaters, you can use kerosene heaters, you could have the portable power sources that are able to plug in to a space heater. As long as you use them in a well ventilated area, you'll be okay. You just want to avoid that carbon monoxide buildup. And for do-it-yourselfers, I've even seen there's a model where you're using it's called a candle heater, and you're using the flower pot, and you turn it upside down, and there's a base, and then you have tea light candles, and there's a little bit more that goes into that as well. Again, do-it-yourselfers. Those are apparently very effective. I've also read that they caught it was actually on a boat that they were using it, and it caught their sleeping berth on fire. They all lived. But it's just something that you can do, but be careful. Know what your limitations are. Hot water bottles are a classic. Fill them with hot water. Now, mind you, you'll have to have the ability to create hot water. But if you fill them with hot water, you can use them in a bed to keep the bed warm. You can use them between the layers of clothing to keep yourself warm for hours. It's very simple, but it's incredibly effective. And don't forget about the hand warmers. You can get the packaged ones. They aren't that expensive. They're a one-time use, though. So if you have a few of those, that would be good. If you have the ability to charge your cell phone, like in your car, you could also charge one of these. This works. These are hand warmers. My husband got them for me for Christmas because we're going to do some cross country skiing and some snowshoeing. And these slip into gloves, and they are chargeable through your cell phone charger. They produce really good heat. And it does get hot enough that they come with a little sleeve. And you can just fit that right up in your glove or in your boots, wherever you're cold. So that's a really good idea. Oh, what else can I say about the hand warmers? I don't know. I just think they're a must-have. You can get the packaged hand warmers. You can get them for feet, especially for feet as well. Other things that you may need in a power outage where you're cold is the ability to find out when the heat is coming back on. And if there's a power outage, your cell phone may not work. Your TV, your radios may not work that plug in. Having an emergency hand crank radio is very advisable. A lot of them come with flashlights as well. So, it's just your power to keep it going. And that way you'd be able to keep in touch with the authorities or whoever is managing the power in your area. Another thing would be any kind of small communication devices, walkie-talkies, shortwave, ham radios, CBs, anything to keep in communication with others around you. Someone may know something that's very important. But if you're sitting there in the dark with no communication, well, you are on your own. So, I don't know, guys. I like being prepared. Being prepared for emergencies is crucial in my book, especially when it comes to staying warm. So keep those emergency heat sources in mind and create an emergency kit, one that's specific to keeping warm. Remember, knowledge and preparation are your best allies in a challenging situation. So stay warm and stay safe. Well, thank you for joining me on Tiny Farm. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay curious, stay safe, and most importantly, stay warm. Bye for now.